Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video talking about my oral hygiene routine. So yeah, how I take care of my teeth, the products that I use, and also doing a review on one of the main products, the only product that I use, which is my toothpaste, Earthpaste, which I've been using for nearly 2.5 years now. So yeah, I guess just before I get started and kind of show you what I want to show you, I'm going to talk a little bit about my history of my teeth. So I, as a child, had really bad teeth. When I was about 5 or 6 years old, I actually had to go to hospital and get quite a few of my teeth moved because they were in such a bad state. I used to drink a lot of Ribena as a kid, and my teeth got damaged really bad. Luckily, they were obviously baby teeth at the time, so it was okay and it wasn't a big deal. But yeah, going to hospital that is a big deal. Having to go through all that trauma as a child just was not fun. I remember very vividly going to hospital, and yeah, it was painful and it wasn't enjoyable. And since then, I also had some problems with my teeth. So at the age of about 13, I got braces, and you can probably see if I just smile, my teeth they're fairly straight. I didn't have wonky teeth. My teeth were actually fine, but here in the UK, I don't know what it's like now, but back then, which we're going back now 10, 15 years ago now, they would kind of give you braces even if your teeth were like not in a very bad state. I think sometimes it's also to do with how many teeth you have in your mouth. So when I had braces, before that I had 4 teeth taken out, so 2 from the top and 2 from the bottom. I think that was essentially to make space for my wisdom teeth that were going to come, which came sort of in my early 20s. So yeah, I've had braces, and having braces was actually one of the best things I did. Aside from obviously the aesthetic look, that made my teeth straighter, I actually learned how to look after my teeth properly when I got braces. You can imagine like having metal in your mouth and just really struggling to try and clean your teeth. So I used to like brush very, very thoroughly. I would take really good care of my teeth, and I've done that ever since now. So I had my braces removed when I was about 18, I think. Yeah, I would have been 18. And since then, I've just taken very good care of my teeth. I've never had any fillings done since then. There's been periods where I've 3-4 years I've not been to a dentist, and when I've gone, my dentist said my teeth are absolutely fine. So I think I'm going to first off just show you guys the brushes that I use. So I have 2 brushes, I don't just have one. So this is the toothbrush that I'm using at the moment. It's just an Aquafresh toothbrush. I've had this 3 months. I think you're meant to change them every 3 or 4 months, so this is nearly gonna be thrown away, and I'm gonna have to get a new one. This thing, I absolutely love this thing. This is like a cover essentially for your toothbrush. I used to find that whenever I'd go on holiday or somewhere, it's a bit awkward trying to just throw your brush in like your suitcase or in your toiletry bag, and I would always worry that it's going to get dirty, because you're going to stick this in your mouth. It's a bit unhygienic to just have it sort of thrown amongst things. So I got this thing a couple of years ago and I love it, and it came in a pack of 4 or 5. So this is actually just my second one, and you can wash it, and it just essentially just opens like this. Okay, it's not as straightforward as I thought it was going to be. I have to do it this way. Yeah, so it's just like that, and you just clip it back on. I think it fits pretty much all standard toothbrushes, so I'll see if I can find it. I bought this so many years ago now, so I don't remember, but I will try and find it and leave a link below. Another thing that I have is my single tufted brush. So I bought this brush last year after I was recommended from a girl I know who is a student dentist. Is that what you call them? Yeah, she's a dental student, yeah. And I was talking to her about how I was really struggling with cleaning my wisdom teeth. So my wisdom teeth have pretty much come out now, and they're out, and trying to reach there is really difficult at the back of your teeth, especially like the bottom ones. The top ones aren't as challenging with a regular toothbrush, but I bought this on her recommendation, and I absolutely love it. It has actually changed my life. My teeth and my wisdom teeth just feel so much cleaner now. I don't think this is specifically for wisdom teeth. I'm not sure if it's specifically for that, but I usually use it just on my wisdom teeth. Sometimes I might use it like at the bottom of my teeth, and yeah, it's just a brilliant invention. It's amazing. I can't rave enough about it. It's so good. And if you are struggling to clean your teeth, your wisdom teeth, or like just a part of your teeth that's really hard to get to, I'd really recommend this, because you can go quite high up in the gums and yeah, clean kind of a little bit higher up, and it gets to like little crevices in your teeth that you might not be able to reach. So yeah, I can't recommend this highly enough. Another thing I do is that I regularly floss. So I floss about once or twice a week, not very often, but I think it's important to floss even if you're going to do it a couple of times. So this is the one that I use. This is the it's kind of like a, it's not like a regular flosser, so I don't really like the strings, and the reason for that is because I find it really hard to get to the back of my teeth. So I prefer this because you can just kind of reach back, and just, it's really easy to do, and you just kind of do it in this kind of motion. And yeah, this is a really good product. I much prefer it to using the regular one, because this is just way more, it's just way more easier to use. Next on the agenda is this product. So this is the main product that I wanted to talk about, Earthpaste. So this is the one I use. It's the wintergreen. So it's got no glycerin, no fluoride from the earth, no artificial colorings, no foaming agents. So I started using Earthpaste 2.5 years ago, pretty much. Actually, it was before that, so I'd probably say about 2 3/4 years ago I started using it. I first bought the lemon variety. So there's a Earthpaste lemon, and I bought that one. It tastes incredible. It's so nice. I actually wanted to eat the stuff. It was really nice. Only problem I had was that it was really difficult to keep my teeth clean. So around about sort of 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my teeth would start feeling really dirty, like I'd just woken up. And when you have that really horrible dirty teeth, like the feeling in the morning, it was kind of the same as that. So I felt like it wasn't working, and I decided to just change it up. I bought the cinnamon one. The cinnamon one was also good, and it tasted okay. It was a bit strong for me, but I had the same experience. My teeth just didn't stay clean, so I decided to ditch that one. And I think for a period I went back to fluoride toothpaste. And I just want to say as a side note, I'm not discouraging people from using fluoride toothpaste. If you use fluoride toothpaste and it works for you, that's absolutely fine. The reason I personally wanted to move away from fluoride toothpaste was because I'd heard somewhere, and I don't know if this is scientifically proven, I know I'm going off hearsay, but I heard that it was linked to underactive thyroid or problems with your thyroid. And my mum actually has an underactive thyroid, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't get that, because I don't want to live on pills for the rest of my life. It's just not something that appeals to me. And obviously diet is a huge factor in that, but yeah, I just decided that I was going to try and avoid fluoride as much as I possibly can. So I went to Earthpaste because people had recommended it. So after that I went to this one. So this is the wintergreen one, and when I initially tried it, it tasted absolutely disgusting. I thought it was horrible. It made me want to gag. But over time I got used to it, and I've just kept using it. And I've been using for just about 2.5 years, or maybe slightly over. And it has been a great product. My teeth are absolutely fine. They are in perfect condition. I had a dentist appointment about a week ago. Yeah, about a week ago, and my dentist had nothing to say. He said your teeth are absolutely fine, there's nothing wrong with them. And it's not as though I've been using this product for like 2 weeks or 2 months or even a year. I've been using this consistently for 2.5 years. That's a pretty extended period of time. So it shows this product does work, and that you don't need to use fluoride if you don't, if you'd prefer not to use it. And I have mentioned to my dentist, I think, not the appointment I had recently, but I think my appointment last year, I usually have a yearly checkup, and last year I said to him I don't use fluoride toothpaste, and he said, oh no, you really should use fluoride toothpaste, it's very important, make sure you use it. And I was kind of in two minds. I didn't know whether I should just agree with him, and I thought if I encounter problems, which I hadn't done, and it'd been 1.5 years into me using it, I said if I did encounter problems, I would definitely consider going back to just a regular fluoride, like Colgate brand. So yeah, I have not experienced any problems, and I continue to buy this, and it's a great investment for me. It is on the expensive side, so the cheapest one I've managed to find online is about £4, and this is from a website called iHerb, which is where I purchase my toothpaste. So yeah, if you are interested in purchasing this, I would highly recommend it. I also have to say, unfortunately I don't have before and after shots. If I did, that would be really useful, but my teeth are a lot whiter than they used to be, so they're not like super white. I'm not like Simon Cowell, and I have no desire to have teeth like his because they're just crazy white. And I never used to have yellow teeth, like very yellow teeth, but they were on the kind of a yellower, they did have quite a yellow tinge, and I didn't love them. So this toothpaste, I don't know what's in it, but my teeth are much whiter than they used to be. So that's an added bonus, and I've not had to use one of those crazy whitening toothpaste, which I don't think I could have used. I also didn't mention that with fluoride toothpaste, so any fluoride toothpaste, especially Sensodyne, oh my god, that stuff is so strong. I used to have quite bad reactions, so my mouth would get really like irritated and kind of, it would sting my mouth a little bit. Not so much the regular Colgate one that I used to use, because I used it for such a long period of time that my mouth got used to it. But when I would ever try Sensodyne or something a little bit stronger, my mouth hated the taste of toothpaste. It just, I don't know if it's the fluoride or whatever the chemical they put in toothpaste, but my body did not agree with it. So yeah, I'm really glad I don't use fluoride anymore, because I would prefer not to. If I don't have to, I prefer not to use it. Not that I'm saying, of course, that you should stop, but if you're looking into a different toothpaste, a different toothpaste brand, I would definitely recommend Earthpaste. I think it's a really good product. So yeah, that's about it. That's my video. I hope you guys found it useful. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in my next video.